Good morning to one and all present here. Today, we, the students of Class 12D, are going to present an assembly on the topic National Youth Day. Swami Vivekananda focused on channeling the energy of youth for the betterment of the country. They wanted the youth to recognize their potential and voice their opinions. Swami Vivekananda was called the national saint of India because of his continuous and rigorous efforts to boost his youth's potential. He believed that a person could attain almost anything if he has the courage to see beyond what it is and what he desires to become. With having hopes of a developed India, Swami Vivekananda aspired to lead the vision of youth and transform them into reality. National Youth Day is celebrated to honor his principles and ideals that he had for us. On National Youth Day, we commemorate his revolutionary ideas that hold utmost importance for us.
Swami Vivekananda was a Hindu spiritual leader and reformer in India who attempted to combine Indian spirituality with Western material progress, maintaining that the two supplemented and complemented one another. His absolute was a person's own higher self. To labor for the benefit of humanity was the noblest endeavor.
Early life: Vivekananda was born Narendra Datta, shortened to Narendra or Naren, in a Bengali family or at his ancestral home at Gurmukh Mukherjee Street in Calcutta, the capital of British India, on 12 January 1863. During the Makar Sankranti festival, he belonged to a traditional family and was one of the 9 siblings.
His father, Vishwanath Datta, was a successful attorney with interest in a wide range of subjects, and his mother, Bhuvaneshwar Devi, was endowed with deep devotion, strong character, and other qualities.
Swami Vivekananda in his youth days was fascinated by the agnostic Western schools of philosophy. At the same time, vehement in his desire to know the truth about God, he questioned people of holy reputation, asking them if they had seen God. He found such a person in Sri Ramakrishna, who became his master, allayed his doubts, guided him on the spiritual path, and transformed him into sage and prophet with authority to teach.
Speech in Chicago, 1893. In 1893, he was spoken as a spokespeaker at the World Parliament of Religion in Chicago. His speech captivated everyone's attention. The words spoken by him at the conference immortalized everyone. A newspaper portrayed him as an orator of divine rights and undoubtedly the greatest figure at the Parliament. Consequently, he was offered to give speeches worldwide. The zeal and the wisdom that he poured into millions of minds are still remembered and cherished by everyone. He lectured in the United States and England, spreading pearls of wisdom.
Ramakrishna Mission. He founded on 1st May 1897 a unique type of organization known as Ramakrishna Mission, in which monks and lay people would jointly undertake propagation of practical Vedanta and various forms of social service such as running hospitals, schools, colleges, hostels, rural development centers, etc., and conducting massive relief and rehabilitation work for victims of earthquakes, cyclones, and other calamities in different parts of India and other countries.
One of the most significant contributions of Swami Vivekananda to the modern world is his interpretation of religion as a universal experience of transcendent reality, common to all humanity. Swamiji met the challenge of modern science by showing that religion is as scientific as science itself. Religion is the science of consciousness. As such, religions and science are contradictory to each other but are complementary.
Another great contribution of Swami Vivekananda was to build the bridge between Indian culture and the Western culture.
He did it by interpreting Hindu scriptures and philosophy and the Hindu way of life and the institutions to the Western people in an idiom which they could understand. He made the Western people realize that they had to learn much from Indian spirituality for their own well-being. Peer pressure is the influence wielded by people within the same social group. It is also the term used to describe the effect this influence has on a person to conform in order to accept by the group. As youth, peer will play a bigger role in their life. Friends can influence everything from what kind of music they listen to what they wear, to how they talk.
It's important to prepare for dealing with peer pressure. Some strategies to tackle peer pressure could park ahead of pace to deal with the pressure. Think of how you could leave a situation if it is become uncomfortable. Develop a candid excuse for why they can't participate in something they don't want to.
It's a normal part of life. Everyone experiences stress, and some stress is okay. It can get you ready for action and give you the motivation to get things done. Stress management is important in mental health and well-being. Some of the steps one could take to control stress are:
Take a good sleep, as sleep is essential for physical and emotional well-being. Physical activity is as essential stress reliever for people of all ages. So make sure to take some time for physical activities. Talking about stressful situations with a stressful person can help you put things in perspective and find solutions.
Time management. Time is the biggest asset, and managing time is very crucial in your daily life to increase productivity. It had become very difficult for the youth to manage time and stay focused because we are living in the age where we have more distractions than ever before in human history.
Some of the effective ways to improve time management skills are: make a habit to plan out your day in advance. Prioritize your daily, weekly, and monthly tasks. Avoid multitasking as you can, as much as you can. Try to focus at one thing at once. Avoid distractions or try to remove them.
Thought of the day. Take risks in your life. If you win, you can lead. If you lose, you can guide. This was the combined effort of Class 12D. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Good effort by all the students of 12th D. Have a nice day. Thank you.